Hey, it's Forest After Dark again with another entry in my journey through writing my next novel. The second book in what I call the Glass Trilogy is set in a cyberpunk city. The first book, The Glass God, is on Amazon. Link in the description below if you want to check that out and get that read in time for the next book. So tonight, before I go to bed, I guess the thing that I wanted to bring up tonight is do you feel really discouraged when you're working on your own book? Do you ever feel discouraged when you are done with a session of writing, you walk away and you just feel really discouraged because you only wrote like 100 words? Yeah, me too. I've felt really discouraged about that too. That's tonight actually. Um, I sat there for a little while and I probably only wrote like about 100 words, if even that. And yes, it made a little bit of momentum. There was some research that I had to do in order to write the scene in a way that was convincing, and it's still going to need work, as most rough drafts do. Um, but can it be discouraging? Yes, but there is also an upside to, only writing a tiny bit at a time sometimes. And part of that is because when you have to spend so much time on, less than 100 words, it's because you are taking the time to make sure that it's good. You're not rushing it. Sometimes the best stuff in your book are those sections that where it only took you like less than 100 words in a session to write. It may not feel that way, and it definitely kind of feels like the momentum of writing the book is like really, really stalled that way. You're afraid that it's gonna take you a really long time to write the book. To write a book is a gigantic effort. It takes so much effort to do. It is a slow, grinding uphill climb, but I know because, I've published a book at this point, I know that ultimately it's worth it, and it's going to be worth it again. I have to remind myself of that. Plus, I'm a busy dude. I'm a dad, husband, and, a couple of other projects I have going on at the same time. A lot going on in my life, so, sometimes there's only a little bit of time that I can dedicate to working on my book. So yeah, if you're a novel writer yourself and you feel discouraged when you walk away from a writing session having only written like 100 or less words, don't be. It happens to all of us sometimes. Definitely work on trying to rebuild that momentum and get a little bit more done at a time, but don't beat yourself up, over only having written like 100 words. Those 100 words might be awesome. So anyway, that's all I've got for tonight. Please like and subscribe. I will be releasing another entry in this journey through writing a book tomorrow.